Folks, one of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. First play looking to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Nice grab. It's Gilbert. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Caught quickly. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
So both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together, and this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Play fake, looking to throw. Extending the play now. Inside the 30. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, this is the risk of playing man-to-man coverage for the defense. You got to spy the quarterback to prevent him from picking up big yards like this. Good decision by the quarterback, and a good job of using those legs.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Chris, at the risk of stating the obvious, in these conditions, the ball carriers have got to do a better job of securing the football, because if that ball gets away from you, chances are it's going to get on the ground and a turnover.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? Do they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that. You're a yard away.
This one ends up a safety.
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference, if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, you're going to have to keep your eye on that defensive end. If he collapses down inside to the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself as a quarterback to the outside. Now, if he stays outside, you're going to go ahead and leave it in the running back's belly. In this case, he pulled it. He got some good yards himself.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Complete to the running back. But can he get there? They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake on first down. With the catch, it's Gilbert. They make the tackle, but that plane moves it inside the red zone.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Here we go. Navy lines up 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, midshipman.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive at the 21. It's a quarterback keeper. Breaks free with room to run. They get involved with the junior with an excellent run there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Boom. Looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you. And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. And And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17 line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He flips it to the back across the middle.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Gilbert. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. Kirk is Navy in the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Oh, he's lost the ball. And the defense comes up with the football.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Richardson. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Ball hit off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped full behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run here, lets it go. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? On 1st down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. And he slings it deep back to the left side. And he is wide open for a huge gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
What a great route here by this tight end on third down, and the quarterback does a smart thing by looking for the big fella. Who's your best friend on third down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got first and goal.
It's a quick grab, and he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Navy. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
That's what I love about this running back, is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him, you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. The returner is brought down. Gets us started with the next drive. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. Quarterback takes off now with his scramble, and he will be stuffed for no gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. And the punt team makes its way onto the field.
Number 16 on to kick it away.
Coverage team brings down the returner. The offense comes back out onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They're going to run it here. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Just exactly what you'd expect to see from Navy. Tough, physical running, and a first down to keep those sticks moving.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Defense stuffing the runner while still spotted at the 2-yard line. We reach the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Second down and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Navy.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Williams.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Catch made on the sidelines, and that gain is enough to move the sticks. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. He hands it to the back. As the first down is still going. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Larson. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. He's going to hand this off. Running with purpose. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. Defense spends a timeout to talk things over. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. They've got to be pleased with their performance here in the first half. Let's see if they just play it cautious and get to the break in front. Look at now throwing here to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Makes the grab. It's Gilbert. Tackles made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Navy is lined up quickly here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Offense moving closer to the line of gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. He got it. The field goal's good. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. kick it off as we start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field, hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. They get the second half started with the running play. Past the 30. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47. And suddenly they're across midfield at the 47 after that one big play. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The pocket breaking down. And he makes the grab in the end zone. The conversion works, and the game is now tied. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. First play of the drive, will come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
There's the handoff. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. This Navy offense is quickly moving down the field. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45. Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. What a catch! Touchdown, midshipman! And they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? With the catch, it's Williams. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Throwing off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Richardson. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. 1st and 10 play coming up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Here's the second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Muscles past the defender. Carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
I think this receiver is so much fun to watch because I think he's as good as anybody in college football this year. Great job of the quarterback recognizing an opportunity. He gets him the football, and he is rewarded with a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He gets loose. They'll tackle him at the 27.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, it puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Pitch play to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Quarterback still with the football. Tackle, but first down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. Does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Makes the catch. It's Gilbert. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Here we go, 3rd and short in the 7th play of this drive. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Looks like Navy will have the first down.
Boy, I thought the defense did a nice job of stretching this toss play out. Had a chance to be able to keep him short, but give the back credit. He got the first down.
They'll give it to the back. Nowhere to run on that play. It got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it falls incomplete. So a tough 3rd and long on the 10th play of the drive. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Clark. The reception, that's about 7 yards, but 4th down coming up here. The offense still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Signs the quick throw. He'll step out after a nice gain there, and the offense will have first and goal.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole.
Touchdown, Navy! They jump on top now here in the fourth. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. That's caught. It's Richardson. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
A lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Here's a regular season game, Kirk, that's kind of felt like a playoff game. We expected that. The difference is, if you lose here, you're not out of it.
Just as you say, they're definitely not out of it if you lose this game. When you're a top-5 team late in the year playing in this kind of matchup, the win not only gives you confidence, but also, you'd like to think, a much easier path in the postseason.
Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Second down after that completion. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Navy! This offense is still clicking. And momentum really building now. This one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
46, Notre Dame, 32.
Return begins inside the 10. Could be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The sure hands. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Punt over the middle. It's Larson. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for this offense. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
And it's field, a returner trying to create good field position here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Grinding away with their running game. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, midshipman. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Navy 53, Notre Dame 39.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Play action here on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Flanagan. Powering through. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense.
A deep shot to the right. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. And he'll finally go down after a huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense. First down. Looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw yet again. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. On the run, it's McLeod. Makes a nice move there. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quick throw to the left side. He makes the grab. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's 2nd down here. And there's the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Third down, out of the shotgun. He'll take a deep shot. Got a man open, hits him right in stride. Touchdown, Navy. This offense cannot be stopped.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short connection to the tight end here.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Makes the catch, but did not get a foot down there, signaling incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself.
Looking for a deep completion. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass.
4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep for late game heroics. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately.
Touchdown, Navy. This offense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Oh, they've got him. The defense has the last word today. That's a sweet victory. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.